So now, the governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Mbah, Monday inaugurated the 17 local government council chairmen and the deputy chairman elected during the September 21 council elections in the state, charging them to hit the ground running, delivering people-centered projects and programs in line with their campaign promises. Mbah also directed the new chairmen to relocate to their council areas, as the era when council chairmen lived in townships and far from their people were over, urging them to key into the government's smart green school, rural infrastructural projects, agriculture, among others, to fight crime and create opportunities and brighter future for Enugu children and youth. He also charged them on inclusive governance and administering the councils from their local government areas. His statement partly reads, "The people would be the centerpiece of your governance model. You have to banish feelings of alienation and you must deliver democracy dividends to all. You should think about basic amenities. We have challenges across all sectors. You should be thinking outside the box on how to solve them and how to creatively generate wealth and create employment. But you cannot do that remotely. You cannot do that operating from the city. You have to be there with your people. So the era where we have local government chairmen or their deputies leading their people remotely or by proxy is gone. We would have no tolerance for local government chairmen who do not govern from their local governments," he stressed. Honorable Lan, you are the pioneer leader, Deservation Project, 774 local government areas. Now, this is your area of expertise, and you have a wealth of knowledge in local government administration. What do you have to say to this order by Enugu State Governor?
First of all, I want to appreciate the governor of Enugu State for the first time, you know, for a well-thought advice, you know, and speech to the new elected local government chairman. Larissa, like you know, Nigerian democracy is operating within the three tiers of government, which is the federal government, the state, and the local. And on different forums, we've continued to inform the people or advocate for reasons why the local government should be able to operate autonomously and above all, you know, without fear or favor of infractions or intimidations from the existing powers of the state. And like the date of the election, which was on the 21st of September, I'm really, really glad that he didn't just only, you know, tell them to, you know, get the ground running immediately. Enugu is a state where I have a lot of remembrance, a lot of memories, you know, good and bad from my growing up days during the youth. You know, there's a lot of activities, there are a lot of places I have so many things, and I can tell you that after Chimaroke Namani was the governor of Enugu State, you know, Sullivan took over. We expected Sullivan to, you know, to step up and, you know, set new standards. And I've been issuing when he started, we saw all of that. But believe me, by the time his tenure came to an end, you know, Sullivan's tenure was nothing to write home about. To the best, that's my own opinion, precisely. Right. So, but I think that with what Governor Mbah has done so far, I appreciate him, and I will go back to say that the bedrock of our democracy today falls on the grassroots. And the local government is where the grassroots is located, because you agree with me that whoever happened to sit as the president of this country, their votes and their elections are all carried out within the units and wards in all the local government. Okay. And within the local governments in Enugu State, there is a lot of things that ought to be done. I can tell you, for instance, within Enugu South, there is a lot of deficiencies. If you go to Ogu, for instance, Ogu local government, this is a very important local government that hosts some of the federal institutions. But today, believe me, most of their local road, I'm not talking about the state-owned road that the states are, intervening, and as well as the federal routes, but most of the state-owned road are all dilapidated. There are no more accesses to food, water, agricultural products, and the rest of them. So I think that with what the governor so far has done, swearing them in and telling them to get the ground running, believe me, it's commendable. And I'm also looking forward to the same in all the 30 states of Nigeria, especially Rivers State, where I find myself.
All right. Now, the question is, there is a problem, or would I say a system, that has been endemic in the fabrics of Nigerian governance, and that is implementation. I mean, severally, governors, this is not the first time a governor is coming out to tell the council chairmen to go back to their local governments and rule from their councils. It has happened even in the northern state. But after a while, it fizzles away. There is no spirit of implementation across all the tiers of government. Governor Mbah has spoken. Do you see this happening? Probably the local government chairmen and their deputies will go back to their council areas, but in the next 1 year, will it be so? Do you see this being sustainable for the lifespan of this council chairman?
Well, Larissa, on that particular one, I will want to say yes. And I want to believe that Governor Mbah is not an iron fist governor, but he's a governor that keeps to his word with the little I've known him for. Okay. You know very well, Larissa, that most times, most of these local government chairmen, like we had what happened both here in Rivers State and some other places, they continue to run the people aground. They continue to, siphon the funds that are allocated to them as local government chairmen. And I continue to say that the National Assembly is not doing justice to Nigerians. And I am proud to say that with all my full chest, because it has come to a time whereby there should be an alteration of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which is the second schedule, on the issue of the local government chairmen, their functionalities, their responsibilities, and as well as specific, issues concerning their operations. Because the second schedule did not give constitutional powers to the councillors to impeach this local government chairman. And on different forums and different situations and different states, local government councillors have come up with evidences, factual evidences of misappropriation by this local government chairman on how they continue to, siphon the same fund that has been allocated to them for the dividends of democracy of the people, especially down to the grassroots. But you see, most of these local government chairmen, because there is a bridge, and that bridge is as a result of most of the people who succeed in becoming this local government chairman in some states are those who are loyal to some of these governors. Mm-hmm. It becomes where there is what we call clash of interest. Like I continue to say,
not with them because of political loyalty.
Sometimes, let's take for instance, I don't want to mix up the issue of Rivers State, but we saw what happened, where local government chairman, elected local government chairman, in the course of playing party politics, become the political leaders of those parties in the local government as well, and in doing that, compromising the oath of office which they took to serve the entire people of the local government, not only the political members of the local government. So in doing that, you see that it continues to build a bridge between the whole people of the local government. Because come to think of it, I ran and contested for an election, and I was looking forward to take an oath to defend and adjudicate justice and dividends of democracy to my people, not just only to my eligible voters. But sometimes it becomes a barrier when maybe peradventure a particular political party takes over a local government as well as the state, and you see that the political activities of that state takes over the whole activities of those local governments and the state entirely, which creates room or deficiency for those who are no longer part of that political party to be able to enjoy dividends of democracy. Because for crying out loud, section 39 and section 42 of the 1999 Constitution has given right to every individual of this state, of this country, the right to live, the right to freedom, the right to enjoy dividends of democracy by every elected government of the state. But it becomes a barrier, especially when we have elected local government chairmen who continue to play to the gallery of the political parties that bring them on board. We know that yes, political parties are vehicles that bring people on board. Just like I know that I ran under a particular political party. But it is very, very important that the moment we separate governance from politics, the better for Nigeria. The moment we separate political divisions, alienations, and loyalism, out of the servitude to humanity, servitude to our people, servitude to those who are constitutionally owners of the state and the local government, the better for Nigeria. So just like he said, I will also want to add my voice to what he has said, that all local government chairmen should go back to their local government, because without the local government chairman being found in his local government, no dividends of democracy can be found there. That is one. Secondly, no investor will want to come to such a place, because take for instance, I reside in Port Harcourt City local government. Without me, having the mayor of Port Harcourt residing within Port Harcourt, how can I be confident enough to bring my business ideologies and bring my business partners and associates from around the world to Port Harcourt City? It becomes a problem because there is no security guarantee therein. But when the local government chairman, is located therein, he makes sure that there is safety within the society. He also makes sure that he's part of the patronage. Because if the local government chairman, for instance, is residing within Port Harcourt City, if there are activities, social activities, personal activities of the local government chairman, definitely it will be within the Port Harcourt City local government, and which will also attract investment, income generation for the local government. So I also use this opportunity to add my voice to what the governor of Enugu State has said, that all local government chairmen within the 774 local government should go back to their local government and get the ground running and bring democracy to our grassroots, and above all, uphold and give credence to the oath of 1999 Constitution as amended.
All right, Honorable. And have you thought about probably crystallizing this statement by the governor? Now, it behoves the state houses of assembly, because they make law, they are empowered by the Constitution
Absolutely.
to make law for local government areas. Now, isn't it time for the state houses of assembly probably to make laws to this effect? Because the thing is, when you look at the way the local government is designed right now, local government is now autonomous from state government. And now they get their funds directly from the federal. Prior to this time, state governors can withhold these funds to punish erring local government chairmen. But now it is not that way. So local government chairmen are as powerful within their local government as a state governor is powerful within the state. That's a fact. Now, don't you think it now behoves on the state houses of assembly to make laws to regulate the activities and the actions of these local government chairmen? For example, a state house of assembly can promulgate a law barring local government chairmen for the period of their tenure as local government chairmen to live outside their council areas, or even have investments. I don't know, but you would agree with me, even some of the CTC chairmen and local governments across the states, they are busy investing in Abuja, buying estates, real estate. Don't you think it's time that state houses of assembly make laws to regulate a lot of actions or inactions of the local government chairman, and the extent that they can, if the governor has made this order, why can't the state house of assembly actually make a law to actually concretize the order of the governor? Orders like this that are quite pro-governance. What do you have to say to that?
Well, Larisha, thank you once again. I want to say that I've always been an advocate of the parliament, because in democracy, the parliament remains the bedrock of a democratic government. And like I'll continue to say in everywhere I find myself, Larisha, I was among those who said that one of the bills I was going to sponsor in the State House of Assembly was not just only for against the governors, but for every executive arm of government of Nigeria, be it local government chairman or state governors, especially since I was running for State House of Assembly, that in the case or situation whereby all their financial entitlements within the term of office that they occupy in office gets to them, if they have any reason to owe a cent or a kobo to Nigerian citizens, they ought to be tried. But because, like I said, Nigerian parliament is yet to get to that level, and I continue to say this, Lauricia, that the National Assembly, especially the Senate, the 108 senators we have in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, have been doing some uncharitable jobs to Nigerians because they choose the laws they amend. And that is where these problems lie. You and I will agree that in Nigeria we have the bicameral, issues and the unicameral issues. Certain things like this is not just only fall within the hands of the State House of Assembly, because the State House of Assembly are mandated with certain responsibilities that are carved out for them to attend to. But in the issue of the general local government autonomy and powers and responsibilities, it doesn't just fall within the State House of Assemblies. But just like you also said, the State House of Assembly has a responsibility, just like the second schedule of the 1999 Constitution as amended has, designed and given them, directive, that they should be able to implement laws that create checks and balances. They should be able, for instance, why would our governors live in government houses? The president lives in Aso Villa, but yet our local government chairmen, some of them turn the local government councils to burial ground, which is so bad. Some of them, once they stay in office and vacate offices, the local government where they serve and earn a lot of money, becomes, a desolated places. So I think that, like you said, there is a need for our State House of Assemblies to up their game, and above all, to set standards and laws that can be able to bring checks and balances to the local government, because these laws are not just only for those who are in power, but these laws are laws that can be able to be pro-people and also attract dividends of democracy to the people of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
All right.